It's time for Highlands basketball. Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Derry Area High School, along with the Dean, Mike Choma, and Courtney Stewart. This is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Derry tonight. It's a section game deep in the bowels of Westmoreland County as the Rams face the Derry Trojans. Well,
we're doing this one for the people in the military.
Right. This is our special military broadcast for all those folks watching on YouTube around the world. And we'll have a couple of these. We'll have one of these next week at York, and we'll have another one the following week at Mount Pleasant. We're happy to have space in a mouth. We're happy to have you with us. Okay. Well, Rams did get a victory, a bounce-back win, as it were, on Friday night against Mount Pleasant.
Yeah, Mike, that was at home, but again, you're going to find out now we're on the road. We found out last week at Knock. When you're on the road in section, it's a different element. We're going to have to deal with it. Unlike those Saturday showcases, nice crowd over to our right. The Derry people are here tonight, and they know it's a section game. It's an important game for them, so Highlands has to come to play tonight.
Well, the Rams had another sluggish start the other night against Mount Pleasant in that game at home. Only tied at halftime, and then they flipped the switch at the break. But they need to get off to a better start, I think, especially moving forward.
Yeah, Mike, and I think it's allowing the other teams to set the pace. We talked about this switch we have on the side. We eventually do take control, but championship teams set the pace. And let's face it, that's where we want to get to. I'd like to see us focus in the second half of the season on setting the pace versus coming back to the pace. And setting the pace means we can play either way. We can play fast, we can play slow, but we're going to tell you how we're going to play. You're not going to tell us.
Now the Derry Trojans off to a 4-8 start this year. They were 12-10 a year ago. They made the playoffs. They're trying to do something they've never done in the history of their school. That's make the playoffs in back-to-back seasons.
Wow, Mike, and this is an important game for them tonight. They're tied with Mount Pleasant for fourth and final playoff spot. 4 teams from each section make the playoffs. Mount Pleasant holds the tiebreaker, Mike. They beat them by 2 in the first half at home. So again, we're on the road against a team that needs to win tonight. We're going to have to bear down and play hard tonight against Derry Trojans.
All right, well, another Highlands basketball season means only one thing. That's post-game at the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. Joe, Andy, and Dee continue their family tradition. Started way back in 1953. A great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. If you can't find something you like on the Anchor's menu, then you just don't like to eat. Daily specials are available, as well as the Blue Plate. And whatever you do, don't forget the popcorn. The kitchen's open till 11, so there's no better way to celebrate another Golden Rams victory or Luke Cochran 1,000 points than on the hardwood than with friends and family at the Anchor. That's the Anchor Inn, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Welcome aboard. Anything about the other night there?
Well, it was a great night, Mike. We celebrated Luke Cochran's 1,000 point, and we did it at the Anchor Inn downstairs, and it was a great night and a big crowd upstairs too. So after the game, you know where to meet us at the Anchor Inn, and there's always a great crew up there, and enjoy our time up there too.
All right, tip-off is coming up. It's Highlands and Derry, and it's right after this. All right, welcome back to Derry. Time for the starting lineups. The visiting Highlands Golden Rams go first.
Dressed in their brown and gold, Mike. We'll start number 1, Jimmy Kuntz, freshman, 6'2", averaging 6.8 points per game. Number 11 is Corey Myers, 6'1", senior, averaging 16.2 points per game. Big guy in the middle, Johnny Christ, senior, 6'6", averaging 11.8 points per game. Number 23 is Luke Cochran. Mentioned him in the pregame, 1,000-point scorer, 6'2", senior, averaging 19.8 per game. And the other big guy in the middle, Joaquin Roman, a 6'4", junior, averaging 6.7 points. He wears number 50.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Since 1979, they got you covered. We had a nice talk, and it turns out we're kind of related, Dan Timmons and I. So we'll get into
Ancestry or 23andMe? How'd you guys find that out? Talking, huh? Dan's
father, and my uncle's mother, brother and sister.
Well, speaking of brothers, Mike, number 1, Ryan Bushy, a 5'6" junior, has his brother number 20, Aiden Bushy, out there. They both start. He's a 6-foot senior. 0 is Tyson Webb, a 5'11" sophomore. Number 14, Tanner Nicely, a 6'1" senior. And the big guy in the middle, number 33, Sam Jones, a 6'4" junior.
Remember to beautify and protect, and you know where that came from. Dan told me that when he was one of his first jobs, he was a dispatcher for police department, and the motto of police departments is to serve and protect. So he took that and made to beautify and protect. Call Dan Timmons Painting at 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered.
Mike, refereeing tonight, we were talking about him in the car. We haven't had him all year. Our old buddy Ron Riches, the old Plum coach, is at midcourt. He's going to throw the jump ball. He's joined by Brady Heron. John Kopinski. And speaking of big guys, Tay Wattenbaugh is here tonight, Mike, running for Westmoreland Commissioner, old Tarentum guy, coming out to see the Golden Rams in Westmoreland County.
All right, we are set to go. This is a friendly place for Highlands. They won the section championship here a year ago against Derry. Everybody was sick.
Not so friendly crew to the right, though, Mike.
Oh, I know. Look at them all over there. Yeah.
Team, they're dressed in jerseys, like Steeler gear tonight.
Yeah.
Must be Steeler night.
There's a Lev Bell jersey, a LeBron James jersey over there, Kobe Bryant. So they're ready to go. But yeah, that Rams, that was in the midst of sickness and distress, if you remember. Everybody, the great pink eye epidemic of Highlands High School a year ago, and we were trying our best to stay away from everyone that night. But the Rams got it done as they won here 57-46 and polished off their second consecutive section title. Ball in the air, we're underway. The Rams win it, and they'll move left to right, and Jimmy Kunst has the basketball.
All right, Mike, let's see if we can start this inside-outside. It looks like they're playing a straight man-to-man.
They do. Johnny Christ, layup score, 2-0 Highlands.
That's the way to get it started, Mike.
If you remember Big John Kerr, who has since graduated, he's playing volleyball at Penn State now. He dunked one on Johnny last year. That's the only time we've seen that.
Early trivia question for you, Mike. How many shots has Johnny Christ taken this year?
Probably not very many. That's why they're doing this.
Take a guess.
Okay, we'll do it in a second. There's Bushy went in there, had it knocked away, and here's Cochran back the other way. Now to Kunst. Kunst drives in, kicked it back out. Myers for three. Yes! 5-0 Highlands.
Start for the Golden Rams on the road, Mike. Gives them a chance to set their pressure up, too.
He's probably not shooting it. Boy, there's a long three from the outside by Aiden Bushy, no good. And the rebound's pulled out of there by Jones. And now Aiden Bushy gets it back to Ryan, and they'll reset things. He's not
great man-to-man.
5 a game. I'd say 60.
Well, 84, but
that's slow.
That's not that many. He had 5 the other night against Knock, right?
Aiden Bushy in the lane with a left-hander. Now Myers beats them all down, lays it in. And quickly, Tom Esposito wants a timeout. He didn't like his defense, or lack thereof, on that possession, and the Rams lead it 7-2.
Mike, the other thing is, Joaquin Roman, he's only taken 86 shots, and most of those are on putbacks. So
it's heavy on the three ball.
Yeah, we're going to emphasize getting that ball inside. Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. Joe was there the other day for the 1,000-point party since he coached Luke back in 8th grade. They welcome Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, serving the AK Valley for decades. Happy birthday, Joe Sr., by the way.
All right, happy birthday, Joe.
Lucchino's our broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. And again, the market, Mike, almost set a record today. It was over 29,000, settled back down just a little bit under 29,000. But again, if you have any financial questions, Joe and Joe always know, and they only have your best interest at heart. Located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial stability today. Still by Cochran.
It is. Now he dumps it to Kunst. Looks for help, turns around, put the shot up, no good. It's tipped.
He was betwixt and between.
He did. He had Johnny there, and he wasn't exactly sure what to do.
Looked like he wanted to, then didn't, then he was out of position to take the shot.
Well, talk about your pregame. We got a 7-2 start, which is a little better than what's been going on, but you have to continue it. This is nicely. Tried to get it into Jones, off his hand, out of bounds. Turnover, Derry, and it'll be Highlands basketball. Derry 4-8, 2-2 in section, as the Dean mentioned in pregame. They're fighting with Mount Pleasant for playoff spot right now, and Freeport still in there.
4 wins against York, Southmoreland, Freeport, and Homer Center. That's where Coach Esposito used to coach. Speaking of coaches, just saw Steve Belak come in, Mike. He was the middle school today, went to Moon. So he's been to Moon and back today.
Beautiful pass by Christ to Roman for the lay-in. No, they worked that beautifully. A little high-low action, and Johnny with the dime. 9-2 Rams. Forecourt, they go to Webb. Webb drives in, stops and pops. Too strong. Christ the rebound. He's got Myers ahead of him, and he got fouled out at midcourt by Tanner Nicely. That'll be his first. Team foul number 2.
Highlands decided height advantage. Mike should take ball into tonight. The biggest guy is 6'4", Sam Jones.
I'm sorry, that's the first Derry foul. They get those up there quickly. Cochran to key it in. Rams with the ball in a 7-point lead. We've just played a minute and a half. Head fake by Myers, dumps it off to Kreis. Kreis goes baseline and had his pocket picked from behind by Tanner nicely, very nicely. Ryan Bushy forecourt, all the way through the tall trees, tried to dump it down to Jones, but Kreis stole it away.
Third turnover, nice pass out to Myers, just couldn't
save it. Yeah. Corey made the dive down on the baseline to try to keep it.
That's one of those, you throw it to the spot, Mike, and hopefully the guy gets there.
Seats only on one side in this gym, but it's a big gym. There are a lot of seats over here.
Nice Highlands crowd, too, Mike. Travel pretty far.
Now, you had a good weather day, and you'll take those. It's going to start to get colder. I don't know if anything else is coming with it. Nicely had it blocked by Kreis. Now,
again for the spot,
ahead to Kunstal. What a great athletic move he made to control the basketball and lay it in, and it's 11-2. It's just the start you wanted.
Yes, exactly right, and control and pace.
They throw it into paint to Tanner nicely, high off the glass. His first two, 11-4. And the game's definitely being played at Highlands pace. Even though Coach Esposito mentioned before the season started he wanted to play a more up-tempo style. And that's a suicide mission against these guys. And there's Myers.
They do run, Mike.
That's 7 for Corey, 13-4.
We're listening to oldies on the way down. I guess that's where I got that in my head.
Yeah. You humored me and let me listen to Sinatra. That was great. Very enjoyable. Now, Bushy worked it to the corner. This is Webb for 3, and it's down. Tyson Webb, the sophomore, drains a 3, and it's 13-7. Cochran to Roman.
Switching to a 2-3 zone.
And they got a foul on Jones as he got Roman from behind. That'll be Sam's first. Team's second at 3:49. Leary and McDaniel in for Highlands. Kunst and Roman sit down.
Pick your poison, Mike. They started in man. Highlands jumped out that quick 9-2 lead, so they switched the zone. Cut it to 13-7 now.
Here's Myers. Dump it into paint to Johnny, and he's fouled. Came down funny.
Where'd that ball go out of the gym almost?
It almost did. So Johnny Kreis will shoot a couple, a 53% foul shooter.
Jones quickly picks up his second.
Rams did a good job from the line on Friday night. A little bounce back on that too. 73% from the line on Friday, 16 for 22.
Johnny now 30 of 54, 56% on the year.
I have breaking news for any baseball fans out there. The Red Sox have fired Alex Cora.
Dominoes are falling into place, huh, Mike?
If you're a Yankee fan, they are.
What'd you say in the car?
Cheating doesn't pay.
The Dodgers, how do they feel? You said, how do the Steelers feel?
Yeah, how do the Steelers feel with the Patriots? This is what happened to the Astros is what should have happened to the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
15-7, Highlands by 8. Now, Bushy drains it. That's Aiden. He's got 5, his first from downtown, and it's 15-10. These guys will shoot it. Price in the paint, lost it. Ryan Bushy stole it away. Ryan to Aiden, bounced it back in and hit the underneath of the backboard, and that's a turnover on Derry at 3:08. Rams leading at 15-10.
4 Highlands turnovers, 4 forced turnovers. They've committed 3. 2 of those with Johnny putting the ball on the floor. Little guys love when big guys put it on the floor, Mike. Brings them down to their side.
Yes, sir. Looping feed into Kreis. Around a man layup score. Kreis with 6 early on, and it's 17-10.
Count down to 1,000, Mike. He comes in needing 85.
Johnny averaged 18 against these guys last year. 20 in one game, 16 out here. Rams by 7. Turn up the pressure. Now Bushy out at the Trojan. Nicely right side in front of the Highlands bench. Out top for Ryan Hood.
JV's had a nice one, Mike, to put the Mercer rule on him.
Bushy goes in there. Hood tipped it. McDaniel has it. I don't know if we had a chance to mention it or not, but at least in the body of the broadcast, Justin Huss, one of their best players, out with an injury. Senior. They miss him.
Yeah, broke his leg in the game here against Freeport, Mike. They won that game, but that was a big loss.
Yeah, and then Alessino, we had word that he was hurt worse than he is. Turns out that he's got to do some physical therapy, and he got to be able to come back. So that's good news for Wayne Greiser.
I hear he is back for the game against Knock tonight, Mike. And what it was a dislocated kneecap, and fortunately a good trainer put it right back into place. Still by McDaniels, right to him,
and
Mike.
He puts it in. Antoine McDaniel. Speaking of our service people around the globe, Antoine's sister watching in Guam on YouTube.
And he got a gift right there, Mike. I think the ball slipped out of the inbound.
Oh, Hood with a nice jumper around Christ. Puts it down. First two for him off the bench, and it's 19-12. They're coming fast and furious here in Derry.
Well, you said they went up pacing, Mike.
Runner by Myers is no good. Too strong, and Bushy, the little fella, pulls it down on the rebound. You can't teach 5'6". Three ball. High off the glass. It's tipped, and Hood saves it. Hood back up, missed it. Rebound Cochran.
Coach wants to get out and run, Mike.
Myers left side. Now back to McDaniel. His three's on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound. Boy, Bushy got it away from Christ. Bushy comes all the way down against McDaniel. Christ got a piece of it. And Cochran controls it for the Rams.
I want a goaltending call because Johnny hit the backboard.
Myers out of the corner for three. It's short. And Bushy with another rebound.
Bushy, Mike, 5'6", comes out rebounds, and fans love it. They know the effort that goes into doing that.
40 seconds left first quarter. If Derry could score
We
here.
walked a mile. Jeez, oh mackerel.
Nicely. Now to Aiden Bushy. Ryan Bushy. 32 seconds. I can't find an error. I think Antoine's in front of it. Or Joaquin
You're right,
is. Joaquin is.
He will obliterate that.
To Johnny Christ on the feed from Cochran. His second tries missed them both. Rebound nicely, and Christ the foul. No, it might be gone on Myers.
Yeah.
Ron Richards with the call.
That was a situation where he didn't know where he was, Mike. He was above the rim, but he didn't know where.
Myers first against Highlands. There have only been 4 fouls here in the early going, and the Rams lead at 19-12.
Possession error isn't Highlands' favor, Mike.
There we go. There it is.
You love to hear the cheer overrated. That just fires Johnny up. And
Tom Esposito with a few thousand words for the officials. He wasn't going to give the ball back until he was finished giving him a piece of his mind. That's an old coaching trick.
Oh, yeah.
12 seconds.
See if the hold for the last one here, Mike.
Now Derry has the arrow. So they get 2 for 1 here.
Yep.
And a foul. 40 feet from the basket by Jimmy Kuntz. Or no, it's on
Carter Leary.
Sorry, they were both there.
His first.
So that's just a key in with 4 seconds. Not the worst thing that could have happened. They go backward if they like. Oh, steal by Kuntz. 2 seconds, one, lets it go. It's off the rim. He almost put it down. At the end of the first quarter here at Derry with the score, the Highlands Golden Rams 19 and the Derry Trojans 12. Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, and they offer the most popular smartphones, tablets, and connected devices with all the latest accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. They have 5G-ready phones for you, downloads and superior video streaming, and the Wireless Zone has a number of those phones to support this advanced technology. They have 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley, at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall next to JCPenney's and across from Victoria's Secret, or in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza. Or you can find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Mike, big game in section tonight. Knock is at Freeport, and Carol Gamble, our reporter, is on scene there. She'll be giving us updates on those scores.
Thanks to Carol.
And Mount Pleasant is hosting York tonight. Mount Pleasant 2-2 in section, tied with Derry for the 4th spot. Knock beat Derry the other day, Mike, 91-59, and then on Saturday beat Greensburg Salem 87-68. They rose in the rankings in the state, Mike. They are now number 10 prior to beating Highlands, Mike, Highlands was number 2 in the state. I didn't know that. Number 1 in WPL prior to the NOG game, number 2 in the state. They have fallen out of the rankings now for the state, so hopefully getting a little incentivized here.
Start the second quarter. The Rams lead it by 7. They've led by as many as 9. This is Hood high posting.
Turning up the pressure.
Bushy stops and pops off the front rim. No good. Came right to Hood, and he's fouled. Hood got great position on Leary that time, and Leary fouled him from behind. I think if that's on Leary, that's his second.
Hood's giving some minutes off the bench, Mike. Scored a basket, got a rebound there.
And Leary does pick up a quick 2. And Ryan Hood will go to the line. 19-12 Highlands. They got off to a quick start. Led by 9 at 13-4, but Derry's clawed their way back in it. Leary sits down. We have Myers, Kunst, McDaniel, Roman, and Cochran now for Highlands. Second one's no good, and Cochran chases it down. Rams by 6 and threw a bad pass. Hood tipped it ahead. He tried to get it to Joaquin, but Hood looked like he was playing free safety there.
Hood is a 6'5 sophomore, Mike. Johnny also on the bench, taking a breather.
Here's Bushy. Now Hood, jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound McDaniel tipped it and controlled it. Good job by Antoine.
Got numbers, Mike, man down.
Here's Kunst right side. Looks for a trailer, but McDaniel tipped it. Well, he needs to get it, and he did. He looked like he wasn't sure, but you have to get that. You don't want to allow the fast break. Over and back against Highlands. That's a turnover at 7:08.
Lucas streaking down the line, Mike, but they didn't see him coming, unfortunately. Another big game, Mike, Saturday. Mount Pleasant beat Brentwood. They were 10-1. They beat them 43-42.
Here's Tyson Webb, 0. Now to Ullery. Ullery lets a 3 go off the back rim. Tipped, swatted away, and a foul on Highlands. This will be on Myers. Well, they got the quick start, but things haven't gone well since then.
Myers picks up his second, Mike.
So the Rams have 4 fouls, but Leary and Myers both have 2. Johnny Kreis is back in. Grant Hudson, number 34, into the lineup for Tom Esposito. Here's Webb against Cochran. Out top to Bushy. 6:40 left first half. Highlands by 6. Bushy, they're going to call the foul on Joaquin Roman. And that was just a size mismatch there.
Yeah, Mike. And
it looked like a foul, so.
Yeah. Well, Joaquin just moved a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He moved.
Yeah. And when you move a little bit, they're going to call it.
Bushy might be 5'6", but he's awful heady.
He's not afraid to stick his nose in there, literally.
When you're 5'6", you have to be heady. First is good. 19-14. That's a 10-6 run for Derry now. Cutting into this Highlands lead. Second one's around, no good. Rebound Roman, tipped it to Kreis. Jimmy Kunst forecourt. Into Roman, high posting. Back to Kunst. To McDaniel. Loop it into Kreis. Kreis got a man on the floor and a turnover. Now they called no play on the flop by Nicely, and it was a flop.
Yeah.
That was a good call, and then Johnny just lost the handle.
7 turnovers now, Mike. We've committed only forcing 6. But get a chance to pressure here.
Nicely. Out against Kunst.
And this is, we're playing good defense. Like when you make them set up at half court. Didn't do that in the knock game, if you remember.
Now Bushy calling out the offense. To Aiden. Hand off to Ryan.
Playing man and switching on everything, Mike. That's the defense would like to play.
This is Hudson.
Hudson walked in.
Now Webb, and he travels.
Yep.
That was a good defense, that trip by Highlands. And it's been good defense. They've only allowed 14 points so far. That's one thing that's been pretty much constant for them. You said the knock game it wasn't, but pretty much when you get to this point, you've played 13 games and only lost 2 of them. The defense has been a constant. Inside to Christ, against 4 men, to Cochran. Shot, score, foul. Oh, what a great look by Johnny. And Cochran's got his first 2 points of the night.
All 5 starters in the book now, Mike, and again.
Did you see 4 guys just collapsed on Christ there?
And when that happens, you're going to get Luke right there.
That means at least 3 men are open. Cochran completes the 3-point play. Rams 3 for 3 from the line. And the lead is 22-14. And the Rams set up some pressure backcourt. And Bushy gets it across. And they're going to call a foul on Cochran right in front of the Highlands bench.
Derry did a nice job, Mike, what they're doing. Like we always say, get somebody behind the ball. And once that guy gets the ball, get it to midcourt, breaks the pressure every time.
Halftime, Pitt 31, Louisville 28. They played him tough the first time until a bad call got him at the end of the game down in Kentucky. So we'll see. Pens are up 2-0 also. Sidney Crosby back tonight. So all kind of stuff going on in the sporting landscape. Here's McDaniel. He was tripped.
Yep, they're going to get Webb for his second real quick, Mike.
McDaniel will key it in front of the Derry cheerleaders. Ron Rich almost called him Coach Ron Richards. You talk about old habits. A long-time coach of the Plum Mustangs has gone to the dark side, as you say, and he's tremendous at this.
He says he referees the game the way he wanted to referee.
Yeah, and I think he does it well.
Yep, and that's a good thing.
Price against the double team. Kicked it out. Cochran. Puppies organized. 3-ball down. He took a look where he was and made sure he was behind the line.
Organized.
And the Rams had their biggest lead, 25-14.
Ron over 350 wins in his career, Mike.
Tyler,
easy steal that
It is
time.
a steal. Ahead to McDaniel. To Christ. Here's Johnny.
And a quick timeout, Mike. Nobody wants to see Johnny coming down the lane. Great feed that time by McDaniels. And Johnny finishes it off. B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade, outfitting our local teams and the great fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, or any kind of sports equipment just can't be served as B&J Sports. B&J Sports located 1605 Freeport Road, open 9 to 5:30 weekdays, Saturdays 9 till noon. Stop in and give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Well, we were going around the sporting landscape there with the Red Sox firing Alex Cora. The ball's in the Mets' court now. Do the Mets fire Carlos Beltran? Without ever having coached a game. He was the other mastermind of the system. But he was a player, so he wasn't getting suspended.
Well, let's talk about the players, Mike. What do you do with the players here?
I guess they can't do anything because of collective bargaining.
But they had to know. They're the ones that implemented
They did it. Yeah, they did it. That's the part that kind of makes you a little icky for everyone else. But
yeah, I think another shoe's going to drop there, too. Air ball.
Cochran's pushed, but he just lets it go out of bounds. Rams will take it. Hudson was pointing at Cochran, but he was pushing Luke in the back.
Yeah, heady job by Luke just to make sure the ball got out of bounds. You never like to throw it in under the other person's hoop either, Mike. Even if you have to, you'd rather just let it go out of bounds. He did that time.
27-14, Rams by 13 at 4 minutes first half. Long cross-court pass to McDaniel. They're working a little zone now, maybe,
2-3, yeah, looks like a 2-3.
Here's Cochran.
Oh.
Bullet pass, but stolen nicely by Ullery. Ullery goes in and Kuntz from behind swats it away. That's his specialty.
8 turnovers apiece now, Mike.
Picked his pocket like he was walking down a country road in Derry Township.
And there's lots of them here.
They had their stop signs behind barns. Here's Bushy.
Yeah, almost got us.
To Hayden. Hayden Bushy around.
Oh, Mike, they're going to call that a
Myers, and he picks up his third foul at 3:32.
But I'll tell you what, Mike, when a guy gets behind you and run alongside him, that's the call they're going to make.
More other news. Josh Donaldson, third baseman, signs with Minnesota, not the Nationals or the Braves.
Yeah, Nationals wanted him bad, I know that.
Aiden Bushy drains the first, his first point of the quarter. He's got 6. He made it 3 earlier. And it's 27-15, Highlands by 12.
Sam Jones checks back in. The only starter not on the scorebook. He had 2 fouls early. Corey Myers, a 3, Mike, for the final 3:32 of the second quarter. I don't think we're going to see him.
Second one by Bushy is also good. (27-16). Christ with a no-look over to Cochran. He's open. He drains a 3 from the corner. And Luke took a while to get off the dime, but now he's got 9 and leads the way. All in the second quarter, 30-16.
Looks nice and relaxed here tonight. Mike got his stroke going.
Good job by Cochran to whack it away, but Bushy's able to save it. Ryan Bushy in front of the Highlands bench. Out top to Josh Eulery. Now Aiden Bushy comes out to get it. 2:50 left, first half. Highlands 30. Derry 16.
Oh, he spin
Jones.
move. Yeah, they're going to call it.
It was a spin move, all right.
Yep. That's they call a slow 360, Mike, where the feet kind of move before the body.
It looked like me falling down on the ice.
Joaquin wide open, Mike. All you do is turn around and look.
Cochran's open. Here it comes. It's short this time, and Eulery has the rebound. Well, look like he might have walked there too. Cochran got a hand in. Aiden Bushy's jumper's in and out, no good. Rebound, Antoine McDaniel.
They are playing up tempo, Mike.
Rams by 14 with the basketball. Underneath the Christ. Man in the air. Shot score.
Johnny now first one of 10. We haven't got to say that very often this year, Mike.
Nearly one more basket to pass by his average already.
Got him trapped.
Bushy double team right in front of us.
And
did he get a timeout? He did. That's a heady play by Bushy again. Timeout with 2:10 left in the first half. And the Rams lead it 32-16. They've doubled them up. Well, if you've been putting off that much-needed work around the house, why? The weather's been good. It's a great time to get work done. Why? My brother-in-law was cutting yards this week.
Yikes.
Why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovation? Hey, people asked. Help you tip off basketball season with a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his team of professionals at Beanie Home Renovations guarantee that your job will be completed on time, exactly the way you want it, and in plenty of time to have that championship celebration. Customer service is their top priority, so give Brian a call today, 724-351-3172, for a free estimate. Or you can visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy.
Mike, we talked about Ron Richards, coaches over 350 wins. Congratulations to another coaching legend. Had a pleasure to meet this guy on a few occasions. Jim Calhoun, 3-time national champ at UConn, won his 900th game the other day. Do you know where he's coaching at?
Yeah, he's at a small, NAI school. Just started the program there or something?
D3 school,
yeah.
St. Joseph's in Hartford, Connecticut.
How about that?
There's a guy who just loves the coach, Mike.
Speaking of coaching wins, Tyler Stachinski has 106 now at Highlands. He is only 5 behind Tom Myers for second place on the all-time wins list at Highlands. Of course, Rich Falter at 200. Come back in 10 years and we'll talk about Falter's record. 255 for Rich.
By the way, Mike, one of Rich's contemporaries, John Miller, back in the business locally.
Oh, really?
Yep. Former Blackhawk coach. They're going to call traveling.
Quite a move by Sam Jones. I think he just tried to bounce it and hope. And as Mike Sullivan says, hope is not a strategy. So that's a turnover.
John Miller's son, Archie, coaches at Indiana.
I saw them beat the Buckeyes this weekend.
Sean is at Arizona. Sean's coached AU basketball the last few years, but nice dump down to Joaquin.
Jimmy Kuntz right down the middle off the back rim, no good. Tanner Nicely the rebound.
You ready for this, Mike? 9th grade boys basketball at North Allegheny.
Hey,
you just love the coach is what it comes down to.
Lead feet ahead to McDaniel, all the way down, lays it up, missed it. Eulery the rebound.
Great pass, Mike.
Sure was, and now turnovers, the Rams forced that. More turnovers than Oakmont Bakery, 122 left in the first half.
11 for them, 9 for us.
We should get them as a sponsor. I use that often.
Get some samples.
Have you ever had a pepperoni roll from down there? My God. It's tremendous.
I've had phazias. They're good, too.
Oh, yeah.
Rich Timmons. Pavlik in the line.
Christ!
There you go. There's
Send it in,
another
big
one.
fella. Price with 12, 34-16.
It's just that simple, Mike.
Now nicely with a runner, and it goes down. That's their first field goal of the second quarter.
I said I was no coaching genius, but when I had Johnny, it was pretty simple.
Pavlik in the lane will go. Tip Christ good.
When and if the chips got down, I would call timeout and announce loudly enough so the other coach could hear, get the ball to Johnny.
36-18, 34 seconds to go. Again, Derry with one basket in this quarter. That's Eulery for three. It's down.
I used to call it the Green Bay sweep play, Mike. We'll tell you it's coming. You stop it.
Here's Pavlik high posting. Out to McDaniel. Here it comes. It's too strong. The rebounded nicely at 15 seconds. Rams by 15. Ryan Bushy for three off the front rim. Good job by Hood, one-handed. He was engaged with Pavlik and got it out of there. Bushy's long three is good. At the buzzer, Aiden Bushy.
He took all the time with that one, Mike.
He did. That's the end of the first half here at Derry with the score. The Highlands Golden Rams 36 and the Derry Trojans 24. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we're back at halftime. You see the story. The Rams leading the Derry Trojans 36-24 at halftime. We'll give you the scoring in a second. If you or someone you know is in need of physical or occupational therapy, why not consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights. Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personal care coupled with the latest technique and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' comp injuries. And Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehab and Health Services is conveniently located in the Heights Plaza near Blessed Sacrament Church. They're right around the corner from Al Bianco's Barbershop.
There you go.
They have daytime and Saturday hours to fit your busy schedule. Call them today at 724-224-5090 or on the web at phoenixrehab.com. Before you give the scores, Dean, after one at the Hive, it's Knox 17, Freeport 14.
How about that? That's good news for us. Mike, I got breaking news for you, too.
Okay.
Chaz Pavlik won the prize at halftime by
with the Ducks.
It wasn't really Ducks. They have some kind of like a little truck you roll out there.
Okay.
And Chaz rolled the closest, so he takes home the cash. And,
closest to the pin.
There you go. Johnny Christ leading us at halftime with 14. Corey Myers in foul trouble. He has 7. Luke Cochran with 9. Antoine McDaniels has 2. Jimmy Quince has 2. Joaquin Roman also with 2. For the Derry Trojans, they are led by Aiden Bushy. He has 10. Brother has 1. Tyson Webb 3. Tanner Nicely 4. Ryan Hall at the bench with 3. And off the bench with 3 also is Josh Eulery.
All right, well, Dean, the Rams got the start that we wanted. They went out 13-4 in the first quarter, and then Derry put a push back at them, and then the Rams went out to 36-18, but they let the last 6 points go Derry's way at the end of the first half.
Yeah, Mike, it was kind of choppy on both teams' part. They committed 11 turnovers. We committed 9. I think what you're seeing, though, is both teams want to run, and when you want to run, it can get sloppy, and it did there in the first half. Highlands, though, with that lead by 12 as we get to the start of the second half and possession of the basketball.
This is the section break. This is half of the section over after tonight. The Rams do not play this Friday. They don't have anything scheduled. They played a lot of games in December. Our next game won't be until Monday night at Sewickley Academy, our first visit there. And then Tuesday back to section at Yock, back deep in the bowels of Westmoreland County. So join us for those. The Monday game against Sewickley Academy will not be Comcast. That's YouTube only. So you'll want to tune in online to watch that. Highlands High Sports at YouTube. And you can watch that Sewickley Academy game on MLK. I inadvertently called it President's Day on Friday. I was watching the game back. No, MLK is this week. President's Day is next month.
That's correct, February. Highlands with the ball to start, facing his 2-3 zone again, right into Johnny.
Into Christ.
He
kicked it back out to Cochran. His 3 is a dipper. Tipped by Roman, controlled by Christ.
They were fighting over that rebound, Mike.
Long to the corner, and Cochran blows up the baseline. Dump it down to Christ, but off his hands. And Bushy has it.
Good idea. 10th turnover, though.
Bushy down to his brother, Grazer. And here comes Cochran the other way. Lead feed to Myers, lays it up, missed it.
He got the ball blocked, Mike. Nice job by Bushy.
Cochran worked it back out to the corner, and now Christ in the lane, put it down and drew the foul. No basket, it's on the floor. So the Rams will just key it in, up 12 at 7:16.
Ryan Bushy gets his first. Highlands will inbound underneath their own basket. They got 3 guys around Johnny, Mike.
And Myers is wide open and he missed it. Here's Bushy back the other way, all the way, coast to coast, and he laid it in.
He is not afraid to go in against 6'6" Johnny Christ at 5'6". Give him credit, Mike.
That's his first basket, 3rd point. That's an 8-0 run for Derry. Oh, nice tip pass inside to Roman, and it's blocked.
Nicely blocked it nicely, huh?
Bushy with a crossover move, stops and pops. Missed everything, and Cochran has the rebound. Rams up 10, led by as many as 18. Luke almost lost his pivot foot, but got it down to Joaquim, and he lays it in. They wanted to walk there. I think they were complaining about Joaquim. Luke's the one that really had the problem, but
remember, you're allowed to step to the basket.
And he kept the one on the floor. Steal.
He was going to steal that one.
Here's Cochran all the way down. Cochran drives, lays, and scores. How quickly they do it. Luke's got 11, and it's 40-26.
Great place to trap.
Bushy, crossover, kicked it back out. That's nicely. 3 ball, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped right into the hands of Coach. Lead feed to Myers, drives, lays, and scores.
They wanted the foul there, didn't get it, Mike.
42-26, so the Rams go 6 in a row.
Ooh, that was close to over and back.
Nicely. Dumps it down, gets it back. Nice feed from Jones. Nicely's got 6, and it's 42-28. Myers beats him back.
2 in a row, and a little leak odds for Corey.
44-28. Here's Bushy. Now to Jones. Back to Bushy in front of Coach Esposito. His second stint here as the head coach at Derry. Was also the coach from 1999 to 2006. Foul line jumper by Bushy, and he's got the friendly hometown roll. That's 12 for the 6-foot senior.
That ball just died on the back of the rim.
Shooters love that.
Yeah.
44-30. Myers, high post to Christ. Back out to Cochran. Now Myers. Christ again. Going to make a post move. Jumper. In and out. Nicely the rebound.
Top of the key, Mike, is usually open against a 2-3 zone. Johnny's trying to take advantage of it. Hand.
Johnny got a piece of that and swatted it out of bounds. Josh Ullery back into the Derry lineup, and now in for Highlands will be Leary and McDaniel. Roman and Cochran get a rest. 4:38 left, 3rd quarter. Highlands 44, Derry 30.
Just joined us, Corey Myers had 3 fouls.
And there's an easy one off the inbound for Neisser. Myers 1-on-4
and they're
a foul on Derry.
It's going to be against Sam Jones. That'll be his 3rd, Mike.
And that'll send Corey Myers to the line. His first 2 tries. The Rams are 3 for 3 from the stripe tonight.
Myers 15-24 from the line, 63%.
In and out, he'll get another at 4:31. In a very warm gym at Derry tonight. Warm outside today in the 50s again. I think we got one more nice day, and then the bottom falls out. Myers missed them both. Derry's cut it to 12. Here's Bushy forecourt. Now to Nicely. Dump down
pass.
Jones on a beautiful pass. His first basket of the night, and it's 44-34. Derry's cut it to 10.
All their starters now in the book.
McDaniel kicked it back out to Leary. Myers right side. Kunst between circles. To the foul line to McDaniel. Now to Kuntz. Drives in. Puts it up. Had it blocked. Got knocked down. No foul. And Jimmy knocked it out of bounds for the seat of his pants.
How about that, Mike? That's tenacious defense when that happens, huh?
Jimmy was upset. He wanted a foul called.
I think he had a case for it, Mike. I was going to get to apply their full court pressure now.
Here's Nicely. Back to Ryan Bushy. And Nicely gets it across. Ullery in front of the Derry bench. Nicely stops and pops and scores, and it's down to 8. 10 for Nicely.
They moved the ball pretty good, Mike, for a 4-8 team, huh?
Yeah. Some more of the way they looked last year. Nicely tips it out of bounds. Highlands will keep it at 3:24.
And you mentioned in pregame, Mike, they want an up and down pace. They're getting that. And they're playing well with it.
Oh, they tried to force it into Christ, but there were 3 white shirts. Bushy the other way, 2-on-1 against McDaniel. McDaniel did a great job of altering it, and Roman got the rebound and a foul.
That's a good foul.
90 feet away from the basket, they foul Joakim Roman. Aiden Bushy can't believe it, but
his first.
Cochran gets a rest. Kuntz back in. At 3:10 left third quarter.
Johnny at the score in this quarter, Mike, after getting 14 in the first half.
Here's Christ baseline. Made a nice move, and you asked.
Huh?
Yeah. 16 for Johnny. 46-36. Bushy in against Joakim with a runner. Well, he took the worst of that. He went like he was running into a sequoia.
Oh, got from behind. He altered that shot.
Kunst all the way. Shot, score, foul. What a play by Jimmy Kunst.
And like the Golden Rams, quick to run over and pick Jimmy Kunst up, and Josh Early almost got caught up in a wash there.
48-36. Now Myers will get a rest. And Stosh is really rotating his substitutions with this heat in here.
You wonder if it's hot on the floor as it is down here.
No, because it gets exponentially warmer every step you take up bleachers in these places. It's still warm down there. There's plant life forming in the corners here. 3-point play. Jimmy Kunst completes it the traditional way. He's got 5, and it's 49-36. Highlands by 13. 2:40 left, third quarter. Bushy's ridden by Christ, and they'll call a little loose change there at 2:39. That's the first on Highlands' second half. They loop it into Hood. And now Bushy between circles. Nice backdoor to Bushy, but quickly Leary got there. Bushy's going to take a fallback jumper that misses and rebound to Roman. Kunst forecourt. Here's Leary. High post McDaniel. Tried to dump it down, but didn't have enough steam on it. And the Trojans did a good job of getting a hand in there.
13 turnover.
That's Aiden Bushy all the way to the basket, and it falls in.
He's got a couple of those nice rolls, Mike.
He has 14 tonight, and it's 49-38. Looking up to Kunst. He's able to get it as a pair of number ones battle. Now to Cochran baseline. Cochran goes all the way in. Got the contact. No foul. Cochran saves it. Oh, it hit Antoine right in the mush. Leary back to Cochran. His 3 is off the rim. Rams playing one man short as McDaniel is hurting, and now Cochran steps on the baseline. That ball hit him right in the nose, I think.
Yeah, Mike. And
remember, Johnny busted his out here last year.
They're asking the referees why didn't they stop play. You really can't. The ball's still alive.
Now they're gonna.
The first stoppage, they did get him out, but what are you gonna do?
Remember playing Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home of the judgment-free zone. They provide that unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. And they've extended the special to the 16th, so make sure you get in there for that. The Black Card, you're free to visit any of their 2,000 locations and bring a guest for free as often as you want. Memberships are available, again, for as low as $10 a month. So stop by the Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today and make sure to say hi to Tara and tell her we said hi to her.
20 cents to join, Mike, till then.
That's it. The special remains for a couple more days. There's a foul.
And now they foul, huh? Mike, I got to tell you, I was at the gym this afternoon about 1 o'clock getting my workout in. Guess who's popping out of the massage bed, the hydro massage bed?
I don't know who.
Somebody on the floor right now for the Golden Rams.
Luke Cochran.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
With this schedule, he has a half day, and he says the hydro bed relaxing before a game. That's why he looks so relaxed out there today.
It is.
You too can have the hydro bed with the Black Card.
Nicely, we'll get another 49-39. That's right.
Go see Tara.
49-40. Cochran to Kunst.
They haven't gone away, Mike.
No, they have not, to their credit.
They're playing
Cochran's
hard.
wide open. His three is in and out, no good. Roman put back, no good. 3 for $1. 6 for Joaquim. That's his average, 51-40. Ryan Bushy puts it up and missed it, and Christ the rebound. 47 seconds. Johnny just might want to do this himself. To Cochran. Up around, and no. Rebound fought out of there by Nick Dettori, and we're going to call it jump ball. That'll be Derry's ball at 38 seconds, so Highlands will get it to start the fourth quarter if things stay the same.
Derry yet to commit a turnover in the third quarter, Mike.
Remember, we'll have trivia for you after the third quarter. Stay tuned for that. A&B Pizza.
Antoine McDaniels got checked out by the trainer, Mike. He's at the end of the bench. Hope he's going to be okay.
Ryan Bushy forecourt. Now Dettori.
I'm looking over our bench, Mike, and Don Pacey looks like a coach over there.
He does. He's been all year. Bushy's fouled on his way in. He'll shoot a couple.
Clipboard and glasses in hand.
As you bet. Now, winter's here, so there's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire. Did you get there yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Busy.
Or Highland Integrity Alignment. You see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993. And this year, voted #1 for auto repair. Founded by Butch Bonnet in 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or call them in Trenton at 724-224-9222. Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire now offering oil changes at both locations. Service, integrity, price, we deliver.
First foul shot they missed all night, Mike.
11 seconds, a 10-point game.
You know, I've got a secret there. My wife has a new car. I just keep taking her car.
Good move. Here's Kuntz, 3 seconds. Got to be aware of the clock. Cochran is, corner, 3-ball, buzzer.
And
yes!
does it. Luke knew how much time was there, Mike, and he drains that three-pointer. He now has 14. Highlands has a 13-point lead. We head to the fourth quarter.
54-41. Highlands by 13. Well, trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now.
Mike, Aquinas Academy, remember them?
Yes.
They're back in WPL. Last time they were there was the 2014-15 season. It's been that long. They're led by a freshman, a kid named Vinny Cagini. He's averaging, get this, 31 points per game. I know 1A you can do that. He had 35 points against St. Joe's the other day in their 76-73 win. The question is, what's the significance of that win against St. Joe's?
Aquinas Academy's win against St. Joe's.
76-73. Vinny Cagini, 35 points.
Man.
That's St. Joe's Natrona Heights, by the way.
That's correct. Is it significant for St. Joe's or was it significant for Aquinas?
For Aquinas.
Was that their first win on the way back in?
You're on the track. We'll give you the pineapple. It's their first
section win
ever.
It's their first win ever
in section play in WPL history.
There we go.
Can you believe that, Mike? 0-66 going in.
Just what St. Joe's wanted to be mentioned for on our broadcast. Wow.
Hang in there, boys.
I know. Cochran took a look at it, didn't take it. Now he finds his way baseline, though, and he'll do that instead. 16 for Luke, and it's 56-41.
Hydro massage working. He's up to 18, Mike.
Bushy forecourt.
More importantly, you look up, we're up 15, Mike.
Aiden Bushy in front of Tom Esposito. Now, spin move by Hood.
They had to call that eventually.
They called him on a walk on that earlier in the game.
Jimmy got him trying to put his hand in the cookie jar there, Mike.
Halftime score from Freeport, Knock 29, Freeport 24.
They're hanging.
Scott Briggs says on his Twitter that the Knights are a little flat so far.
Those hometown rivalries, Mike, they can do that to you.
On 3, Aiden Bushy off the rim, no good. Look at Cochran get up there to get it.
Oh, they're going to call, they're going to call a foul there.
They're going to call Luke. He got Bushy in the back of the head on the way down when he got that rebound.
I don't think it was intentional, but it was a foul. Would you agree?
It was a foul, yes.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, he grabbed the rebound.
He cleared.
Yeah, we call it clearing him out, but
I think if Bushy was 6'6" and on 5'6", it doesn't get called.
Still by Jimmy Quintz, ahead of the pack.
1-on-1, spun Hood around. Christ, that could have been goaltending. Graham's got a break. Johnny gets fouled. I think I might have been on the cylinder. That was close.
Well, Johnny pulled his hands back, Mike. Smart move on his part. First foul of the second half. And turnover.
That's 3 on Nicely. Johnny 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. Me and my big mouth. He has 16 points on the evening. He and Cochran have game high honors for Highlands so far. They did 56-41 with 7:09 to go. Boy, that would look pretty good. And now Jimmy Kunst is going to get caught over the back. Remember, A&B Pizza at 2418 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Call them at 724-224-5311. They're open Sunday through Saturdays 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 to 10.
I love when your team's not 15, you're calling somebody else overrated, Mike.
I guess 10-second call. Well, the defense isn't overrated. What does that say about your own team when you say that? We've heard that a lot this year, you know that.
Yeah, they like to try to get in our heads.
So the Rams with the basketball, less than 7 to go. McDaniel high post, Myers right side. Dump it back into Antoine. Now to Christ, up, fouled again. They can't handle him down there. Johnny will shoot 2 more at 6:45.
Not too many teams have a Johnny Christ in the middle. We talk about all the great teams at Highlands, and I always say I start with who's your Johnny Christ. Talking to Tay Wattenbar earlier, Mike. Tay's 6'8", so you can start with him if you want to start with his. There you go. Come on, Johnny, gonna make a foul shot.
Missed them both, but McDaniel saved the day. Back to Christ. And it's knocked out of bounds as the 20s battled again. Aiden Bushy being tough in there at 6 foot. Highlands will get possession.
Now, Mike, you can really hear the chance of overrated, to which I say, make the foul shot.
They were out there. Here's Christ. Myers right side. No one around him. He'll just shoot it off the back rim. Rebound. Antoine overran it, saved it for a moment, and goes over the chairs. Antoine okay. And he went down hard. Coach Stachinsky over there to make sure Antoine's all right. I think he mangled a chair for his trouble. I think it's all right. That was a Brad Watucky move if I ever saw one.
Yep.
Ryan Bushy backcourt into a double team. Now they get to break it. Aiden, 15, yes. I thought he had better options than that, but he just knocked that down anyway, and it's 56-43.
He's a scorer, Mike. He has 16.
McDaniel. Cochran, open, 3, yes.
Pick your poison, Mike. They've chosen a 2-3 zone. Highlands shooting over it the last couple times.
Luke has 4 from downtown tonight, 59-43.
Nice now ball reversal there.
Bushy's going to go baseline, dump it down to Hood with a shot off the glass. I'm sorry, Sam Jones with the hoop. And a blocking foul's the basket good.
That should be.
It is.
It is. Myers ahead of the pack again, Mike. He's got 13. We're going to get that foul on.
That's on Aiden Bushy. It's 3 on him. 61-45. Highlands by 16. Myers a chance to complete the three-point play. Rams have missed 7 in a row from the foul line. Here's Bushy. All the way down against Cochran. He laid it in. Ryan Bushy with 6, and it's 61-47.
He's a hustler, Mike.
Steal. As Bushy came back and bothered Myers. Here's Aiden Bushy left side. Aiden drives in, off the glass, no. Rebound.
Here we go, Mike. Look out.
Ahead of the field.
Look out.
Here's Johnny with a layup. He missed it. Myers.
Ball up. Nice job by Myers. That Aiden Bushy, Mike, he's a little pest, isn't he?
He bothered that. Stosh wants a foul, and it's like, I'm not calling a foul when a guy's a foot shorter. There's a 3 jacked up by Webb. It's no good.
Johnny's got a ton of rebounds tonight, too, Mike.
Christ gets the rebound. It draws the foul in the backcourt.
Aiden Bushy going to pick up his 4th real quick, but Mike, 5 minutes to go. You got to leave him out there, I believe.
63-47, Highlands by 16, and Johnny Christ the other way to shoot the one-on-one.
Highlands pulling away a little bit, Mike, but it's been a contested ball game, to say the least.
Johnny's missed 4 in a row from the stripe after making his first 2. There you go. 17 points for the big right-hander. 64-47. Short, and Webb got the rebound out to Ryan Bushy. Less than 5 to go. Bushy forecourt. Back to Nicely. Hood right side. Sam Jones. Goes baseline against Roman. Got shut off by Christ on the far side, and now Webb drives it in with a nice running one-hander. Tyson Webb's first basket since the first quarter, and it's 64-49. Highlands by 15. Leary got it to Roman. What's the call? Timeout Highlands at 4:23 left. The Rams lead it by 15.
Just a chance to talk about the Bush Agency, Mike. They've been helping local motorists find auto insurance coverage that speaks to their personal priorities. Mel and John, the Bush Agency, want to make ensuring that new teen driver a stress-free experience. Make sure to ask about Nationwide Young Driver Discount. When you compare, nobody beats Boucher's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage rate for you and your family. Evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, the AK Valley, the Bouchers, and Nationwide are on your side.
9:22 left, second half. Pitt 49, 11th ranked Louisville 46.
They're hanging in there.
And the Penguins are leading Minnesota 4-0 in the second period.
Like I mentioned, that Knock moved up to number 1 in 4A. Uniontown is up to number 2. They're at Waynesburg tonight. They beat Elizabeth Ford 97-61 on Friday. And Quaker Valley fell down to number 4. They fell to Blackhawk 53-51 at home Friday. They beat South Park 72-46 Saturday. And they are at number 5 Ambridge tonight. So somebody is going to move up or down accordingly when Ambridge hosts Quaker Valley after a week off, Mike. They had lost to Blackhawk 51-45. Blackhawk is the strangest team, Mike. They've got 4 wins all year, all in section. They're 0-6 outside of their section.
They were named Team of the Week by the Tribune. It's like you read that story. It's interesting. Cochran missed a 3. Roman is able to get it. Can Johnny control it on the floor? He does. He needs help. Now he got it back to Kunst. Foul line. Myers left side. 3 is up. It's good.
They wanted a 3 seconds call. Most referees, Mike, will allow you to collect yourself and get yourself out of that 3-second area, and they did that time.
Knock has stretched it out after 3. They lead 56-39 against Freeport. Brady McKee had a big 10-point third quarter for the Knights.
Well, Mike, we said it earlier. You can't expect any help in our section. You got to take care of your own business. And so far, the Golden Rams are doing it, leading 18.
It's the same script they've followed the last 2 years.
It's deja vu all over again, huh?
Thanks, Yog. Nicely's 3s off the front rim. Now that's nicely on the rebound off the Bushy miss. He puts it in and draws the foul.
We've done a very good job on the boards, Mike, and then sometimes they just walk right in and take it away from us. Kind of like the girl with the curl, huh?
Very, very good.
Very good.
Very, very bad.
Yeah.
So Nicely's at the line for the 3-point play.
Look at Johnny.
Johnny just goes up over top.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sam Jones to get that rebound. 3:40 left, fourth quarter. Highlands by 16 with the basketball. Myers dribbled into a trap and now kept his dribble and gets out of there. Kunst. Cochran in the corner. Drives in, off the glass, up around, no good. Rebound, Jones knocked it out of bounds. It's Highlands ball. Jones was trying to get that call, but there was no one else touched it.
White King knocked it off of him. Yep.
That made him sad, Sam Jones.
There you go.
Looping feed to Kreis off the inbound. He's fouled.
That ball hung up there for a while, huh, Mike?
It kind of did.
Down in middle school, I try to teach the kids, when you got a big guy, throw the ball high. He'll get the ball. You just got to put it there. Johnny did that time.
First is good. 18 points for Johnny tonight. 68-51. Highlands by 17. Now they can match their biggest lead of the night if he can make this one. He does. 69-51.
Came in needing 85. He's down to 66 now, Mike.
I think he's going to get there, Dave.
To get that 1,000 points. Well, I had a little talk with him before the game. I said, it's time. And he has exerted himself here.
Now Jones worked it to Bushy in the corner. Now that's Webb for 3, and it's down. He's a sharpshooter from the corner. Tyson Webb, second of the night.
Almost stolen.
Quickly forecourt. Myers all the way up and under. And Corey, with all the foul trouble, has 20 points.
13 here in the half, Mike.
He's got 20. Kreis has 19, and Cochran has 19. The seniors have led the way. Lead it ahead to Cochran. Here it comes, and at the lay-in.
He's learned his lesson.
I was half expecting him to give it a shot. 73-54.
I'll tell you what, 235 in a hot gym, Mike, you got no legs.
Yeah, you're right about that. Bushy's wide open for 3. Down.
I don't care how much time you spend in a hydro bed. It takes it out of you. There he is.
Cochran, and he's fouled.
Brian Bushy is one tough customer, Mike.
He really is.
Made it on one end, got back on defense on the other.
Second foul on him.
And you look up, we're at our average, Mike. 73.
In and out by Cochran, he'll get another.
His first miss of the night. 9th miss for the Golden Rams. Man, we got to clean that up.
Luke nails the second. He's 2 for 3 tonight from the line. 22 for him. 74-57. Now forecourt, Bushy couldn't get it to go. And Kreis, lead feed. It's 2 on none. Myers, yes.
Corey has made a living on that fast break tonight, Mike.
76-57.
Look who's out again.
Another rebound for Kreis. Out ahead to Cochran with Bushy on him, and Cochran just lays it in. Timeout, Derry at 1:57 left, and Highlands has their biggest lead of the night, 21-78-57.
I think what happened, Mike, is Highlands finally figured out that Derry sending everybody to the boards. That's how they're getting those
and you're getting the leak outs, yeah.
Exactly, so they're taking care of business. Speaking of taking care of business, Mike, next Monday is the big night for football. They're going to decide where we're going to be next year. It's going to be Proposal 1, where we'll stay in a 4A setup. Proposal has us with Armstrong, Greensburg, Salem, Indiana, Knott, McKeesport, and Plum. Proposal 2 is interesting. They have 13 sections. You play your local teams regardless of what you are ranked. That would put us with Apollo Ridge, Burrell, Deer Lakes, Derry would be here. We know our way, right?
Right, because this is close.
Freeport, Highlands, Indiana, Summit Academy, Valley, and dare I say, Ligonier Valley.
Right. The Ligonier Valley, Summit Academy, and Derry in the regionalization one.
Well,
I'll take the first one.
I'll take the second one.
Is you have Aliquippa in Section 1. They already do. Aliquippa is going to be in 4A now.
And, Mike, the reason why I'll take the second one is it's based on all those close games, but you have a third proposal where you think they're going to make the local team.
Well, I think the non-section games should come from Proposal 2. It should be 3 games from that grouping that you're in. I think the work's already done for them if they do it that way.
And we can live with that if they give us Burrell and Valley, right?
I'll take 2 out of 3. We've heard that, and maybe a third one might be Ringgold or something. It's like, well, you're going to make one trip, whatever, you know. I just hate it. That's one of my least favorite places to do a game from, and that's just press box related. It has nothing to do with anything else.
It's all slanted, too. Home run pass again.
Myers. Oh, he did beat him down. Myers, oh, it's blocked, but they're going to call the foul on Eulery. He stayed with him. Corey couldn't shake him.
Antoine McDaniels, Mike, our former quarterback in middle school, and he threw a
he got going,
pass there. Yeah.
So Myers will shoot 2. He's 0 for 3 tonight. That's not right.
No.
Not somebody that shoots a 3 ball as well as he does. My goodness.
Wow, Mike. That's 10 foul shots we missed tonight. Yikes. And
that
still ahead by 21, huh?
And we had a good night Friday at home. 16 for 22. There you go.
There you go, Corey.
That's 23 for Myers, 79-57. Got some numbers up on the board tonight, that's for sure. 1:30 left. Out of the corner, that's Webb. Missed it, and it goes off of McDaniel out of bounds. It stays with Derry at 129. So, again, the Rams do not play Friday. And we'll be back with you from Sewickley Academy, the Panthers, and Win Palmer, a graduate of Notre Dame University, by the way, on Monday night.
Johnny blocked it from behind, but Webb found a way to get it past him. He got 10 points now, and he's going to go to the line. Johnny's first foul line.
Yeah, it is.
How about that?
Oh, I'm sorry, they didn't. They called it on Jimmy Kunst, and that's his 4th. I can't answer that.
I didn't think Jimmy was in a zip code, to be honest with you.
So Webb with a chance to complete the 3-point play. Highlands by 20. Too strong. Christ the rebound.
He's got 20 rebounds at least tonight, Mike.
Yeah, he's easily on a double-double.
How can Antoine be wearing that shirt, Mike?
Oh, my God, I'm dying in here just looking at him.
Got that long-sleeve dark shirt on.
Here's Kunst. 1:12 to go. Rams in the 4 corners now.
They decide to foul. Highlands shoots 2 the rest of the way, Mike. Got to give Derry credit, Mike. They came out and played hard tonight.
Tom Esposito's a good coach, too. And
you had it pegged in a pregame. They wanted to run, and they sure did.
Price out top. Rams trying to kill the last minute and 20-some seconds of this game. Kunst. Kicks it back to Myers. Stosh feels 79's enough.
He'll hold.
I think 60's enough. 25 seconds left. Courtney, start the bus.
Had a long drive home.
Well, the good news is it's early. It's only 8:45. We've done well. 12 seconds. Christ! Send it in, big fella! With the exclamation point! Lulled them all to sleep, didn't he?
I think he did, Mike.
81-59. And that's it. It's all over here at Derry. The Rams win it 81-59. They go to 12-2 and 4-1 in section, Dean.
21 for Johnny tonight, Mike. That takes him down to 64. And that last one was with authority?
With authority. Thanks to Courtney Stewart for handling the controls tonight here at Derry, and everybody here at Derry for helping us out. Once again, that final score, Highlands 81 and Derry 59. For Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik.